In May 2024, Cyclone Remal formed in the Bay of Bengal, growing stronger as it approached the low-lying coast of Bangladesh. But this time, something were different. Action didn't wait until after the disaster. This time, communities were ready before the storm made landfall. Through the readiness phase, supported by Start Ready, AVAS worked across vulnerable communities to prepare for the cyclone season. Cyclone shelters were repaired, roads and bridges leading to shelter were restored, wash facilities were upgraded, search and rescue boxes were distributed, first aid boxes and SRHR materials for adolescents were placed in the shelters. Assistive devices were provided to shelters to support people with disabilities. Volunteers were trained. Solar panel installed in shelters. Inside shelters, marked spaces, safe areas for women, pregnant women, and separate toilets for men and women. Awareness built with shelter management committees, disaster management committees, other stakeholders, and vulnerable communities. Also coordinated closely with local government and local administration to ensure everyone was ready. When the forecast threshold was triggered, early action began. AVAS, with support from Start Ready, moved quickly. Dry food was stocked in shelters. Multi-purpose cash grants were disbursed. Volunteers helped to evacuate the most at-risk pregnant women, the elderly, people who were sick or had disabilities. This was not a reaction. This was anticipation, delivered with precision and focus on those most in need. After the storm passed, we asked how we can do even better next time. A research study captured the voices of communities, volunteers, and local leaders. The findings were clear. Anticipatory action made a difference, but there is more we can do. We need clearer warning messages, more inclusive shelters, and faster cash distribution. Volunteers need advanced training and equipments. Mobile networks and power backups must be reliable. Local businesses and supply chains should be part of the plan. And finally, we must build systems to track support before and after the disaster, so no one is left behind. Cyclone Remal showed us what works and what we must do better. Here's the way forward. Train community volunteers for evacuation and support. Upgrade shelters to be accessible and inclusive. Ensure mobile networks and backup power during crisis. Pre-position dry food and essential supplies. Deliver cash support early and at appropriate scale. Support local businesses and supply chains for faster recovery. Track who receives support before and after disaster. Integrate anticipatory action into national disaster management systems. These are not just recommendations. They are a roadmap for stronger, smarter preparedness. Cyclone Remal was not the last storm, but it taught us something powerful, that early action saves lives. The time to act is before the winds rise. Let's be ready, let's be united, let's act ahead of the storm. Act early, stay safe, build resilience.